Professor Jones, I appreciate you taking the time to view my presentation. I had a few apprehensions that happened today. My brother, his house flooded, mine did too. So right now I was blessed that my friend Martine came over and is filming this for me right now. So without further ado, I'd like to get on with my presentation of why there is alternative means to anxiety. Benzodiazepines, the unknown killer. Now I want you to think before you answer this question. What do you think is the most, or I should say, the worst drug to withdraw from? A lot of people would say, oh, it's got to be heroin. Alcohol would be number one. The second form of the worst drug to withdraw from is benzodiazepines. Benzodiazepines are Valium, Xanax, Klonopin. They're a whole class of drugs. I will get into that a little bit later. But what I'd like to say now is the drug that has the most severe side effects, the drug that has the longest withdrawal period, the drug that can possibly kill you when in withdrawal is benzodiazepines, okay? Alcohol is the only one that can do that. Any other drug on the market, prescription or recreational, will not do this to you. And that's why this is a serious thing. According to Psychologically Today's Id Hafe, if I misspelled his name there, if I said it wrong, I'm sorry. He's a PhD. Benzodiazepines are among the top 3 worst drugs to withdraw from. The only other drug that fits the 3 criteria is alcohol. As I was saying, it is my goal to present to you today what exactly benzodiazepines are. I would also like to let you know that I am currently going through a weaning down process of benzodiazepines. That's why I take it seriously. And my hope to expand your knowledge of benzodiazepines and what they do to your brain and body. Now, I would like to do another quote. According to American Family Physician, benzodiazepines are widely prescribed for a variety of conditions, particularly anxiety and insomnia. Okay, now there are currently 2,000 different benzodiazepines out there. But right now, today, in the United States, there's only 15 that we currently prescribe. Okay, now the reason why why doctors prescribe this, and I don't want to get off on the topic of the fact that pharmaceutical companies give a kickback. It's the fact that it is fast acting and it works. You have an anxiety, you have a symptom. You go to your doctor to get a symptom taken care of. They give you have anxiety, they give you this pill, it works within 15 to 20 minutes. You're good. You're calm again. You can get away from anxiety. Now, the reason why it does that is because it acts on the GABA receptors to increase the sedation effect. Now, that is what happens in your brain. See, your brain has a receptor, and it looks kind of like this. It's GABA. It shoots it out, and it says, slow down. You're under stress. You're under stress. And it acts on the nerves. Slow down. You're under stress. When you take a shot of alcohol, when you take a shot or a pill of Valium, Xanax, whatever it could be, benzodiazepine, it enhances that and settles down the nerves. After a while, 4 weeks, the GABA receptor says, I don't need to work anymore. So what happens is withdrawal symptoms come into play. Now, it acts on the same way as alcohol. I need to stress that. I really want to stress that right now. And we're going to move on. Are benzodiazepines dangerous? Yes, they are. Okay, now, they're usually polydrugged with other anti-anxiety or antidepressants. In other words, They're not just going to give you this. They're going to give you something to do for anxiety, for depression, for anything else. They're going to play around with drugs, usually when you go to a doctor or a therapist. Everything you put in your body is going to have a side effect. Even grape juice, even oatmeal, whatever you put in your body has a side effect to it. Imagine putting 3 different drugs in your body at the same time. Okay, now benzodiazepines can lead to physical and psychological dependence. And that can be misconstrued when you're trying to get off of them because you can't tell what is anxiety at that point. Dependence can result on withdrawal symptoms and even seizures when stopped cold turkey. I have been through this myself. I've been in the hospital for a week because my doctor, through means, screwed up and I had a week without him. I was in the hospital. Just wanted to throw that in. Now, how do I come off of benzodiazepines? According to the PubMed.gov guidelines of benzodiazepine discontinuation, following guidelines must be met. Gradual reduction of medication. This is what I'm doing right now, and it's working. Okay, substitution for longer acting benzos. Now that means Xanax, Klonopin. There's different types of faster acting benzos. You want to get down to Valium and then get off of it. Okay, phenobarbital. This was made popular by Michael Jackson. This is what he died off of. This is what, if I believe so, and I cannot be correct on this, Marilyn Monroe also died off of. Okay, I would not recommend this, but according to WebMD, this is also a solution. Okay, let's move right along. What are the alternative solutions? This is what I wanted to get to. This is what I would like to dedicate the rest of my life to if I ever hear anybody saying, I'm having anxiety. I would never recommend benzodiazepines. Cognitive behavioral therapy has been defined by Google as a short-term, goal-oriented psychotherapy treatment that takes hands-on, practical approach to a problem solving. It's a goal to change patterns of thinking, of behavior that are behind people's difficulties, and so change the way they feel. Now you can get this through meditation. There's so many different types of meditation that bring you into the moment, that can slow down the responses of your body and your brain. We can get through exercise. Exercise is an excellent way to do that. Also therapy. Go to a therapist and really see what the corner of the problem is and get to it and tackle it and take care of it. Meds don't need to be involved. Self-help methods. You can do it on your own. If you're scared about going to a therapist, scared about going to a doctor, try yoga. Try going to getting books, seminars. YouTube is a great tool. And then herbal remedies as well. Now, there's, for Valium, for everything else, there's an herbal remedy to take care of that. My conclusion right now, I'd like to bring up what I've gone over. We've covered the benzo effect to the brain and the body, why they are dangerous, the alternative methods to using benzodiazepines, and for more info, I ask that you look on YouTube.com. Please, before you use a benzodiazepine, look on YouTube.com and go through benzo withdrawal. You will never want to take a benzodiazepine in your life. I thank you.